Good evening, good day, wherever you can hear me from. It's with a very deep heart that I'm sharing this video. I often talk a lot about depression, hopelessness, rejection, neglect, and so many other conditions, and so many other pains of lives that leads people, individual, at the darkest of hour of their lives, and they couldn't find a way out. I often said also during some of my topic, I said, if we could just lean each other our shoulder by giving our ears to these people, by putting ourselves in their shoes, not being judgmental at the time, by being there for them at that time they needed us most, by not condemning them according to the story that we've heard about them, or they've spoken to us about what has happened on their own side. As a community, it's easy for people to stigmatize and label you, condemn you, and even make you go deeper and deeper into the darkness of the world. Something happened. I would like to try, because the Bible says challenges will come. It never said we will not face challenges. I know at the time of our difficulties of life, at the time of our hopelessness, our rejection, our denial, our stigmatization, it looks like we're alone walking through that darkness path. It looks like there's no light at the end of that tunnel. But I want you to have a little glimpse of hope. Have a little glimpse of hope that sooner or later there will be light. Because He has called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. When there is hope, there is future. Today might be difficult. Delay is not denial. Your tears, though tears may last a night, but tomorrow God will give you reason to have a laughter. And the Bible also described that there's season for everything in life. There were times that you were born as a child. There were times that your mother breastfed you and nurtured you into junior school, high school, university. You started your job, you got married, you become a father and mother, you become a grandmother, and so on. That is life. And there'll be time you become of old age. And what happened? Time to die. So in life, out of this journey from the day you were born, you must be prepared that both good and bad work together. They said they work together for those who believe. You keep your faith in hope. You become stronger. That though delay, but it's not denial. Short of the darkness tonight, but morning, joy comes in the morning. In all of this, suicide is not the way out. Please. In all of this morning, I saw, I'm heartbroken right now. There's, as you all know, that we are indoor around the globe, epidemic of coronavirus. And I spoke even about Nigeria being difficult for people. And these people are home. These people have no future. These people, some of these people, have to go out on daily basis to feed their own family. If they don't go and hustle, there's nothing on the table. The government has failed their family. There's no help from anywhere. Yet they beaten them, batter them. There's no provision, no support, no tax, nothing. I don't know the story of this woman, but it breaks my heart that the only thing she could ever think of doing, she must have felt at this moment, she felt like children. She's not what to be a mother because her children must be asking her for food on the table. And she couldn't provide this. Imagine your children are hungry and you're not a robber and you're tired and people, neighbor are tired of, giving you food every day. You become a responsibility to your community. You will be ashamed. I'm going to attach the video into this. It might be gruesome to some people, but I want you to see what sort of sadness, hopelessness could bring when people are at the edge that they don't see light in their journey of life. I want you to understand these are people who need you most to comfort them, not to judge them. I think this woman might be a single mother. She might be a couple that the husband has no job. She might even be the only one on the market selling things to be able to bring. Now they shut the market down in Nigeria. There's nothing on the high street to sell. There's nothing going on. And yet they're going to be at home second week now. Second week, some of them have 5 children. Nothing is happening. No water, no electricity. How can you sit down and call yourself a mother if you fail the basic need of your children? They're hungry and you can't feed them. This is just a little example into why people lose hope. This woman wake up one day and she went to drink a poison to kill herself. She died before they find her. They try to help to see if they can revive her. It breaks my heart. Sometimes I just want to be in the position to help the whole world. In Nigeria, the coronavirus thing going on, they're putting billion of money, trillion down. They can't even share it for the poor. Where is this money going to? No account for this money. Yet people like that are dying of the basic food, basic 3 square meal a day, even 2, if not 3, even water to drink. It's sad. When is this going to stop? Aside Nigeria, aside hunger, stigmatization, some people are raped. Some women take a brave decision to talk about being raped. They're stigmatized, blamed. Oh, it's your fault. And they've been silenced. Some women, they were in a marriage that is a torture to their life. They wanted to work so hard and they're going through abuse in that marriage. And people tell them they're all right, they can make it work. And nobody understands their pain. And in the end, before it's too late, they don't see the light. They choose to end their life. Some that stayed died. Many who don't believe in divorce that want to stay. They are alive, but they are dead because of unhappiness. Some men made their wife psychologically drain out. You guys don't understand why people don't see light. They don't see light when they're in darkness, in the condition they found themselves. People say, why do you take your life? It's easy for you to blame them when they see the light. They don't have somebody to speak to. And when they do, these same people blame them, condemn them, force them. They don't give them solution. They say everything will be all right. We will talk to him, stay there, make him work, look after your children. And she's dying. She's drained out. Some of them will say, well, he's not beating you. The one that the husband is beating, they will say he will change. We will talk to him. Until one day the man beat her to death. When she died, can you wake her? Can you tell her to pack and go then? It's too late. I'm speaking about darkness. You guys don't understand. When something hits you up that is beyond you, you have no control over it. You have no control. Many might not be looking for to become so rich. They just want to have access to basic needs, to be able to pay their rent. They've done everything right all their life. They graduated. They don't want to be a robber. They try to get a job. They try to do everything, but they are frustrated throughout their lives. They lose hope. But you're in the condition, your position God gave you. God put you in a position you can help one or two persons. If you can give a job, you can look for a woman and say, okay, your wife has no job. Can you learn hairdresser? Empower them. You have solved one of the greatest problems of that family. You have shined the light into that family. A woman going through torture, draining in a marriage, that she's tired, she's crying, she's talking, she's brave even enough to talk, to speak out. You have to give that woman a light through her darkness before it's too late. When people die, we cry, we roll on the ground. We said, why? I never knew, but it's too late. Before it's too late, let's do something. Let's give them that light. Let their light shine. Let their light shine. You can't give them light in their grave. You can't give hope in their grave. You can't mend their future in their grave. You can't support them in their grave. You can't unstigmatize them in their grave. You can't uncondemn them in their grave. It's such a wicked word. People condemn you for everything like that. They are so holy and righteous themselves before God, and yet they're full of sin and bloods in their own hands. All I want you to take, because I speak from my soul, if you come across anyone in darkest hour, either old, young, a woman or man, married or unmarried, please, as much as you can humanly be. Sometimes it's not by financial help you can help people. Sometimes they just need to speak to somebody, get it out of their mind. Sometimes you just lend their ears and you just walk in their shoes. You just promise them, you're not alone, sister. I'm with you. Everything will be okay. You just support them. It means a lot to a lot of people, even if you don't have money to give them. If you're not the first person to stand up and point fingers at them. And these are why people decide that they reject me. Sometimes they don't believe what they say. They say they don't believe me. They don't know what I'm facing in this journey. They don't know what it's like. It's better that I go to be here because earth is becoming hell. So if you come across such person, mentally, physically, financially, if you can, socially, if you can, rather for them to isolate themselves. Sometimes they isolate themselves. They don't want to go out. Depression kicks in. You can be that friend who will get them back having fun about things in life. Make them laugh again. Make them enjoy life again. That is who you should be in their life. A God sent. That is who you should be in their life. That is who you should be. Not be the first to make matters go worse. Or appreciate that you put a light into somebody out there who is in darkness, who has lost hope, who has no way out, who's been rejected, who has no future. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Ẹ kú ìkàlẹ̀ o.